this is you, and it's not, is it called? Yes, and not spam. I have terrible, my mother especially is in a terrible situation. They started sectioning me about 15 years ago constantly, and now they're doing the same thing with my mother and my brother. And the things that my mother's an 88-year-old woman, and the things that they're doing to her are unspeakable. Three of us knew a man in Hadley who was a sociopath, I think, and this girl was under terrible threat of something or someone. She was in a witness protection program, and I was trying my best to help her. And one thing that I just realized today from watching a scene from the movie Heat is that every night when she thought I was asleep, and it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, she would start running the tub water, and I kept her protected for maybe as best as I could for maybe about 3 or 4 months, maybe 3, and someone's at the door, but so she would run the tub water, and that would wake me up around 2 or 3. I'd go and shut her off and say, it's too late now to take a bath or a shower. You do it during the day. And this would happen every single night. Now, if I hadn't waken up for just one night, I can't imagine, from seeing that movie and in a few scenes in it, I cannot imagine what I would have found when I woke up the next day. But it seems to me that alone is a miracle on its own, to wake up at just the sound of running water every single night. It's humanly impossible, but it happened. And systematically, they started sectioning me when I came back to Eastern Massachusetts. And this guy has been on the news, Molly Bish story. And this lady could have been a relative of hers. And as I said, she was in a witness protection program. And the man was probably, he acted like a sociopath. Some of the things he said, I'd never heard a human being say anything like it before. And the thing that, now when they sectioned me, I could deal with it. I could deal with that. What I can't deal with, and I'm asking you for help, or anybody, but especially you, I see a great goodness in you, for help with this situation. Now they're sectioning my mother, and what they did to her, what I realized they were doing to her, and they've probably been doing it for a while, and I heard the people in the background calling her a child molester. And this is what they do to people when they want to get them out of the picture. Now, me, my mother, and my brother all knew this man who might have been Peter Particular and called himself Mike. And dogs were disappearing all over the neighborhood. He led me into the woods one time and showed me a campsite. And he pulled back a canvas, and there was a hole. But the thing is, I have to try to help my mother. She's living. No, not now. Don't say.